Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin and welcome to yet another live stream bringing you the latest in Chelsea news, Chelsea gossips, everything, man. What a day. What an absolute brilliant day off the back of off the back of an emphatic victory against Southampton. Crazy part is we probably didn't even play at our best, and we still managed to put 5 away. Um, could have been 10, to be honest. It really should have been 7 or 8. It really should have been 7 or 8. And the amount of chances we missed. But you know what I really enjoy the most is post-match, Enzo Maresca comes out and it's almost as if he's not satisfied. It's almost as if that he's not satisfied. That's what I enjoy the most because he's not too concerned about the result. He's more concerned about the performances because ultimately the results will take care of itself. Performances are very, very important. And he said some really, really interesting things post-match, which we're going to touch base on. He talked about how he didn't enjoy the pressing in the first 20 minutes. And then later on, he kind of felt that the team finally got it under control. I still think even after the 20 minutes, probably wasn't at its peak best, how it is when Nicholas Jackson perhaps starts, or even Pedro Neto starts. But most importantly, he said something very, very interesting about Noni Madueke. Brutal, brutal message. This isn't the first time he said something about Noni Madueke like this. This isn't the first time. This is probably the first time where he's really gone in hard. He's really delivered. He's really delivered the smackdown on Noni Madueke. And do you know what the crazy thing is? It's not even a surprise because this is what most of us felt about Noni Madueke. So what he said is pretty much how we all felt about Noni Madueke. And this is what I like about Enzo Maresca. He seems to understand, he seems to be on the same page most of the times as how the majority of the fan base feel. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not one of those managers that is saying or doing something so outrageous that is against the grain, against what majority of the fan base see it as. He's pretty much seeing what we are seeing. In fact, he's also seeing a lot more things, which is obviously going to happen. He's an expert. He's a top manager. He's seeing and he's educating us as a fan base. So this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. Big up to each and every one of you guys. Nearly 100 of you guys are live already after the first 3 minutes. So good to see all of you guys. Valan, big up to you, my brother. Alhambra is in the building as well. Ashraf is in the building. The Blues. Ahmad is in the building as well, my man. Big up, brother. Good to see you. We've got Mikolios in the building. We've got Vigno. We've got Sanchelini. We've got a lot of people. Aaron, Aman, Norbert, Joshua, Bill. Big up to each and every one of you guys. Fantastic. Smash the like button as soon as you come through. More than 100 people already. This is going to be a fantastic conversation. Smash the like button straight away. And if you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe. We're very, very close to 37,000 subscribers. So let's get to that mark. Let's get to 40,000. Honestly, 40,000, it's taking too long, to be honest. It's taking too long. So let's subscribe and let's get to 37,000 and let's really progress towards the 40,000 mark. Valan, big up, my man. Means when Esteban comes, what happens to Neto or Madueke? One will be gone, in my opinion, unless Mudryk is sold. Well, Neto is not going anywhere. That I'm telling you right now. Neto can play on the right. Neto can play on the left. Neto ain't going nowhere. That's not going to happen. What's going to happen with Madueke? This is what we're going to talk about. Esteban Willian scored another fantastic goal. Fantastic goal. He's turning out to be a superstar. Alhambra, big up, my man. Make dua for my mom. She's in surgery today. Nice stream to relax my mind. My brother, I'm going to put my two hands together and will sincerely make a dua for your mum. Honestly, when it's about family, especially mums, that touches my heart a lot. So sincerely, I'm putting my two hands together, and to the live chat as well. Please let's make a quick dua for our brother Alhambra and his mother who's having a surgery today. We are all Chelsea brothers and sisters at the end of the day, and not even doesn't matter if we're Chelsea brothers or sisters, just football lovers. And when we have one of our own that is in the live chat that requires our prayer, we shall do that. Ya Allah, please look after my brother Alhambra and his family, especially his mother that is going through a surgery today. Please, Ya Allah, look after her and make sure everything is fine and that she is back with the family and back with my brother Alhambra, and hopefully her surgery goes well and that her recovery is that her recovery goes well as well. Thank you. Amen. All right, nice, cool. All right, let's now get into the Madueke conversation. Abel, Madueke, and Misha are gone in the summer. Yeah, look, Mudryk wasn't even in the squad, ladies and gentlemen. Mudryk wasn't even in the squad, which is also something to talk about. All right, let's get in on the act. Let's get in on the act. All right, let's go. Let's first talk about Madueke, and yeah, there's a lot of things to talk about. Mudryk as well. Yeah, how could we forget that? How could we forget that situation? Mudryk not even available in the squad, and I don't think he's injured or anything. So Mudryk was ill. Mudryk was ill. Is that true? I didn't see any report or anything. Can someone show me a report? I didn't see any report. Mudryk was ill. Okay, fair enough. Well, that's one less topic to talk about, which is fine. All right, let's have a look at this video. And then we're going to start discussing about Noni Madueke.
With the Noni, I have a personal relation in terms of he can do much more. And in the moment that he start to score or assist and he's happy, he start to drop a little bit. And the reason why he was not playing, because I don't like the way he train. And he has to understand that he has to train every day good. He has to be ambitious. If score one tonight, he has to go for the second one, for the third one. He has to be ambitious. He has to give more assists. But overall, he's doing great. He's doing fantastic. He's doing even better in terms of numbers, assist and goal. But Noni has to understand that he has to work more because he can be much, much, much better. With the Noni, I have a
fantastic bit of commentary, bit of comments from Enzo Maresca. Did anyone hear that? Joshua saying no sound. Did you guys get to hear that? Live chat, let me know. Yeah, we heard that. Okay. Joshua said that he couldn't hear that. All right, fair enough. Alhambra said that we heard that. Okay, nice. All right. So, look, ladies and gentlemen, Noni Madueke, this is how we felt about him. Well, I definitely felt about him from the get-go. There's a lot of things that Enzo Maresca said in that video that hits hard. Honestly, that really hits hard. He starts off by saying, Noni Madueke, he scores a goal or he assists and then he drops off. How many times have we said that? This brother seems to be... There's something about Noni Madueke that he seems to feel, or he seems to give a vibe that he's already made it. Like, he kind of carries... This is how I feel. I don't know how you guys feel about that. He kind of carries himself in a manner that as if he's already made it. He's already achieved everything in life. He's already up there. He scores a goal or he assists one, and then he's got this attitude that he's a superstar. And I think this is one of the biggest issues. And this is where Enzo Maresca has made it clear that he scores a goal or he assists and he drops off. Like, it's as if he's made it. Second thing, he said that he's not ambitious enough. He's not ambitious enough. He scores a goal, he scores an assist, he gets an assist. He needs to go for more. Do you know what the crazy part is about Noni Madueke? He's actually got very good skill set. That's the crazy part. He's actually a talented footballer. He can dribble. He can get past his man. He works hard. He tracks back. He presses well. He blocks off passing lanes. He can shoot when he wants to. Sometimes he's got good shooting technique. We saw yesterday against Southampton a lovely finish. He can cross when he wants to. He can have those really good passes when he wants to. The guy's actually a good footballer, And the amount of times he gets into very, very good positions, he should be cleaning up. He should not feel that, oh, you know what, like one's enough. Like when I score one or when I assist one, that's enough. Like I'm a superstar already. I keep saying it over and over again. Look at Cole Palmer. Look at Cole Palmer, for instance. Cole Palmer, he scores one, he never stops. Another one. Scores second, never stops. Another one and another one. He scores 4 and he's still not satisfied. He gets a hat trick of assists and he's still not satisfied. The guy is just so hungry. Because when you have the talent, you know what's the worst thing you can do when you have the talent? The worst thing you can do when you have the talent is to waste it. That's the worst thing you can do. When you have a supreme level talent, and I'm not saying Madueke has supreme level talent, but he's got good talent. He's got enough talent to be actually a pretty big superstar. Madueke needs to just, I don't know, look, and it could be a multitude of things. I don't know. I don't know how he carries himself outside of football. I don't know what type of a person he is outside of football. But hearing Enzo Maresca, the other point that he said, that he doesn't like the way he trains. The other point Enzo Maresca said in the video, that he doesn't like the way he trains. I don't like how he trains. This is his exact words. He also goes on to praise him that overall he's having a good season because he's there with the goals, he's there with the assists. Compared to other seasons, yeah, he's better, but he can be so much more. This is what Enzo Maresca is saying. He can be so much more. You know how when there are players that you look at that, yeah, you know what, your ceiling is probably here. You can't be any more than that. That's not Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke can literally be so much more. That's the frustrating part. And this season, he's been getting a lot of minutes too. It's not like he's not getting minutes. He's getting ample minutes. Noni Madueke by now really should have ended any conversations of Estevao Willian coming next season, this, that, the other. By the way, Estevao Willian, another fantastic goal in the dying minutes to win the match for Palmeiras. A free kick goal as well. Brilliant free kick. And I know Estevao Willian, it's not going to be easy for him. Like, when he arrives, it's not going to be easy. I know that. I fully understand that. Premier League is difficult. But Noni Madueke really had the opportunity to just close things down. Noni Madueke so far this season had enough opportunities to close it off, close that discussion that now, you know what, Estevao Willian, you can wait for a little bit. It's my time now. But Noni Madueke has kept the door open. And who knows, maybe, and this is the second part that I want to talk about, this second conversation about this whole situation, Valan, big up to you, my man. Thank you for becoming a member for another 11 months. The club controls the transfer, not Maresca. Enzo knew this when he signed. I honestly don't mind losing Noni for 60 million. His attitude will be his downfall. This is the second part that I want to talk about right now. And just quickly, this is what Shubra just shared. Let's have a quick look at that. Big improvement due to Madueke. Most touches in the opposition box in the Premier League this season. Look at that. Noni Madueke, 72. Mohamed Salah, 123. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Number 8 is Noni Madueke, which is very good. But look at where Salah's numbers are. It's quite incredible. But yeah, the second part that I wanted to talk about was that I love the way Enzo Maresca is man managing, to be honest. Hopefully, this brutal message from Enzo, like, you can't be any more blatant than this. Like, that's as blatant as you can be. Enzo Maresca literally just laid it on the plate for everyone to listen and hear that even Enzo Maresca doesn't rate Madueke's ambition that much. The lack of ambition. Doesn't rate the way he trains as well. And I hope that Enzo Maresca, with this message publicly so brutal, now really wakes Noni Madueke up. I hope so. I really do hope so. Because it's not fans saying it. And this is a very good point, because I've seen few fans say, oh, Miz is a hater. He hates, Madueke. No one cares if I hate. The players don't give a damn if I hate. This is literally the manager. It's Maresca's own word, not Miz's agenda. I'm not making this up. This quote, this comment is straight up from Enzo Maresca. This is not even from me. Check out the video if you've missed out. Hopefully, now Noni Madueke can really focus. And that has to be probably the problem. Look at all the positions Noni Madueke found himself against Southampton. How he didn't score a hat-trick or even 4, got himself another 2 more assists, I have no idea. Noni Madueke, it has to be to do with focus. It has to do with definitely ambition, hunger. He must feel within himself that he's made it. Someone needs to sit down to him and say, Noni, you're playing for Chelsea now. Who knows, maybe a season later, you're playing for an unknown club. Things can change in football in no time. Do not get too complacent. Don't get too excited about the money you're earning. You can earn a lot more. Focus on your talent and focus on being the best at all times. What do you think players like Cristiano Ronaldo, players like Messi, players like Salah, what do you think these guys, like, on a constant basis keep producing over and over and over again? It's not purely because of their talent. No, their talent is great, of course, but it's not purely because of their talent. It's because of here. Because of the mindset. It's here. You look at us content makers as well, right? You look at Matisse, you look at Drogbaba, you look at Yunus, and even Javon now recently, right? You have to grind. You have to work hard regularly. You have to be consistent. Even on the days where you're not at your best, you still need to deliver. It's here. The easy thing to do is, oh, you know what? Yeah, I did a stream yesterday, so don't worry about it. I'll stream next week or something. I did one. That's enough. I got some good views. I had some good interaction. I had a good time with the people. Yeah, that's enough. I'll worry about it next week now. No. You deliver. You keep delivering. You're there. You're always there for the people. You build a community. Noni Madueke needs to really look at, especially Cole Palmer, and even Nicholas Jackson to a certain degree now. Even Nicholas Jackson to a certain degree. Even Nicholas Jackson needs to improve a lot more in terms of his hunger. I feel like Nicholas Jackson, there are games where he can score 2. He can score 3. It's just a matter of being hungry and not being happy with just 1 goal or 1 assist. Neto is another one that is hungry. You can tell his hunger. He's so hungry to do well, Pedro Neto. But the best one at our football club is Cole Palmer. The best one. Caicedo. Look at Caicedo. The brother is dropping more than 7s every game. At minimum 7.5, 8s, 9s, 9.5s, almost every single game. Caicedo is dropping monster performances. Cucurella as well, yes. Monster performances on a regular. Why? Why do they need to do that? They do it because they're so strong in here. They're not happy with 1 performance and that's it. Disappear for the next 3. So hopefully Enzo Maresca can sit down with me. I'm sure he has. I'm sure he has. And maybe this public message, this public message from Enzo Maresca, maybe it was his last straw. Enzo Maresca so far this season, he's been bang on about many players. He's been bang on about Sterling. He's been bang on about Cucurella. He's been bang on about Madueke. He's been bang on about Mudryk. He's said a lot of things about a lot of players, you know. He even challenged Cole Palmer. He said, yeah, this season's going to be different. You're going to get marked. It's not going to be like last season, how a lot of people didn't know about you. This season, everyone knows who Cole Palmer is. You best believe. You best believe everyone knows who Cole Palmer is. So it's now up to you to get to the next level. He even said recently about Sancho. He said Sancho needs to keep working hard. Mentally and physically, he needs to get himself fit. Mentally and physically, he needs to get himself strong. He's challenging everyone. He even said to Felix and Nkunku, you got to work hard. You got to work off the ball. And look at Felix. Felix, honestly speaking, João Felix, he did everything right yesterday besides scoring. And that annoyed me. Too casual in front of goal. And I'm pretty sure Enzo Maresca will speak to him as well. Too casual. So, look, I like it. Hopefully, we get a positive outcome from Madueke. Look, as I've said this many times, I think there is a lot of good about Madueke. His skill set is actually pretty good. It's just a matter of, brother, make the right decisions. Be a lot more serious. Finish. The amount of opportunities Madueke gets to score goals, he needs to finish. All right, let's have a look at some of the news that's floating about. So obviously that was the video. Enzo Maresca, I'm very happy with the 5 we scored. I'm not happy with the first 20 minutes where we struggled. We prepared to press them man to man, and we did not do that. After 15 or 20 minutes, we adjusted, and the game was much better. Now, this is very interesting. This is very, very interesting. Enzo Fernandez wasn't happy with the first 20 minutes. And this is why we see Nkunku not start that many matches in the Premier League, and we see Nicholas Jackson start. Nkunku, and I don't want to just have a go at Nkunku. The pressing is on everyone, but for some reason, when Jackson plays, the pressing seems to be very coordinated. Whereas when Nkunku plays, and I get it, Nkunku doesn't get to start with these players often enough, but Nkunku's work rate needs to be a lot better. His work rate needs to be a lot better. And it was a little bit underwhelming. Yeah, he scored the goal, but I feel like he was a little bit underwhelming. Jess Smith, he said in the press conference, we need goals and assists from Joao as well. 100%. 100%. 100%. Valan, big up to you, my man. Thank you so much for the super chat. We should also talk about the fact that our team is playing well without our captain. It simply shows the players are becoming leaders behind the scene. 100%. So many leaders that are materializing. Enzo Fernandez is the captain and seems like he's been captaining very well. Cucurella is turning out to be a captain. Levi Colwell is turning out to be a bit of a leader. Caicedo is turning out to be a bit of a leader. Nicholas Jackson as well, I'd say, showing some form of leadership qualities. So, yeah, we're definitely building up some leaders. But come back to the point of Enzo Maresca not being happy for the first 20 minutes. I love it. Enzo Maresca is not there to just praise the 5-1. Like, he's happy for the 5-1, of course, but he's looking to improve. He's looking at ways to improve. He's not just sitting there and just being happy about the 5-1. And in all honesty, I think we can all agree that wasn't probably our best game. There was a lot of chaotic moments in that game. Even with a man up, although we had a lot of control. Yes, we did. We had a lot of control once they were a man down. But they had their moments too. Jurgensen made a very good save. They had their moments. They scored too. They equalized. But of course, it was a much rotated team. I get that. I absolutely get that. But I like the fact that Enzo Maresca, he's always looking to improve. And he's right. Look, Nkunku, if he wants to stay at Chelsea Football Club, unfortunately, he'll have to emulate what Jackson's doing. What Nicholas Jackson gives us up front is invaluable. And now Nicholas Jackson is getting better with his scoring. Nkunku, you got to do a bit more, my man. Look at João Felix, for instance. João Felix working hard now. Look at the way Pedro Neto worked hard against Aston Villa. Sancho will need to do that, and Sancho did do that against Aston Villa. Every player. Look, there's no point. There is no point in worrying about tactics if players don't give it their best off the ball. Is very, very important. So I love it. Absolutely love it. Faisal in the big building. Big up to you, my man. Maresca is impressing a lot. The same way he's surpassing all our expectations of him so far. The same way some of these players need to step up and also deliver. What a top no-nonsense manager. I was going to say, what a top nonsense manager. Yeah, you're right. Alhambra and Nkunku gave everything if Potter was manager. No, that's mad. That's slightly unfair to Nkunku. He's playing out of position. Even if he was playing this is the thing. Okay, fine. He's not really a striker. He's a number 10. Fair enough. Okay, maybe that part is valid, but that has nothing to do with pressing. Pressing should not matter where you play. Pressing is pressing. I mean, should pressing matter? Should it matter where you play in the field? I don't think so. I really don't think so. The real Kevin K, I agree. Ms. Jackson has no hunger. When he was the last time he even scored 2 goals in a game, he always scores and one and then relaxes. Yeah, look, but I think it is slowly getting a little bit better. But you're right. It needs to be a lot better. It needs to definitely be a lot better. All right. Let's have a look at the other news. Chelsea's XG of 5.29 versus Southampton is the most by an away team in a Premier League match ever recorded. Wow. Wow. That's quite incredible. 5.29 and we scored 5. The XG is XGing. The XG is XGing. That's beautiful to see. 5.29 versus Southampton is the most by an away team in a Premier League match ever recorded. That's incredible. So many matches have taken place in the Premier League, and 5.29 by us is the highest, is the most. Honestly, even though our XG was 5.29, we should have exceeded our XG. We should have scored 8. I have to say, Southampton's goalkeeper it might as well have been a Chelsea player, but that's how Southampton play. They play out from the back, and they're not the best. There are times where they do get out of the press seamlessly, but they are prone to make mistakes, and this is how they've always been conceding, especially this season and under Russell Martin as well. Enzo Maresca on his Chelsea chant. I love this. I absolutely love this. There's a video that I'm going to show you guys very soon. It was a very good feeling. You can see they are happy. That is our target. We work every day to keep them happy. Tonight was a very good feeling. They can see Chelsea is back, and this is an important thing. And it's true, man. It's true. It is a brilliant feeling. When the manager's name is being chanted, is being sung, it's a fantastic feeling. It really is. I'm sure the manager is over the moon, but Enzo Maresca comes across a particular manager that he doesn't get overwhelmed by this, and he doesn't allow it to faze him. He doesn't get a big head out of it. I like that about Enzo Maresca a lot. He's very balanced human being, man, Enzo Maresca. He really is. Very, very balanced. He says it how it is. He's a straight shooter. No nonsense as well. Don't mess about with me. If you don't train, you're not in the team. I don't care how much you get paid, this, that, the other. And he's a fantastic tactician. Different teams, different tactics, same principles. He always talks about same principles, but slightly different tactics. A little bit pragmatic in that way. Wow, that's incredible, man. That's nearly 8,000 away games since Opta started recording. That's pretty big. And Chelsea's recorded the highest away. That's mad. That is mad. But yeah, look, it's great to see that the manager is getting that love. It really is. It's fantastic to see that. When the manager gets that type of love from the fan base, it builds your confidence. It builds your morale. It gives confidence to the players. Managers and the players feel stronger, feel bigger. And they move into games feeling, yeah, we can win. We can win again. And we've got an important game coming up against Spurs. And we want to make our team, our manager feel very confident, not overconfident, which I'm pretty sure Enzo Maresca will not allow anyway. But they're working hard. They're earning this. The manager, the players, they're really earning this through hard work and good performances, which are leading to very good results. So fantastic. Enzo Maresca, I think it's a good feeling, not only for the owners, but for the players, club, and the fans. A good feeling for all of us. Absolutely. And this is the video, ladies and gentlemen, where all the players being clapped. They're all clapping. Enzo Maresca in the back, as you can see, the fans are clapping. I won't put the sound on, but look at that, Enzo Maresca over there. The crowd is fully clapping them, the fan base fully chanting them, and it's fantastic. It's fantastic to see, really. It's fantastic to see. I'm pretty sure next time all of these people, they go back to Stamford Bridge, they're going to get an incredible reception. And I love how Enzo Maresca at the end, he walks off. He just allows the team to soak in all that. Like, he knows he's doing a good job, but he's walking away because, let the players get the accolades. I love that. I love that from Enzo Maresca. I love that. Yes, he's the tactician. Yes, I'm the manager, and thank you for the chant. I'm going to walk away. Thank you heaps. And he's allowing the players to soak in all of that. He's not trying to take the limelight away from the players. He's not trying to take any attention away from the players, because ultimately the players are putting in the hard yards. I love it. Absolutely love it. Brilliant. This guy, Brother Omar, I tried to ignore you. I tried to ignore you all stream, thinking maybe humanity. I tried to ignore this Brother Omar, thinking I want to give humanity a chance to change themselves. This brother has been spamming the same message all live stream. He does not care about everything I've had to say, everything I've had to talk about. He only cares about that one little comment. He don't care about any other things that I talked about. He's only here for one little comment. I feel sorry for humanity sometimes, man. I really do. I feel sorry. It's sad. It really is sad that we have people like Omar in this world. It's sad. No one block him. No block him. He's not being abusive or anything. He's just being nonsense. He's just being nonsense. I like Miz, but he's always had an agenda against Noni. He expects him to be finished player at 22. Give him time, please. Who's going to tell this guy that it's our manager who's said those? I didn't come up with those quotes, man. I did not come up with those quotes. And I'm not saying Noni to be a finished product. I'm saying be serious about life. Look at Cole Palmer. Look at Neto. Look at Caicedo. Look at Cucurella. They're all in the same vicinity, aren't they? They're all in the same sort of age group, aren't they? I've even praised Noni Madueke that what a fantastic skill set that he has. He needs to hold that tightly and dearly. And this brother Omar, all he wants to do is just comment nonsense like this. Mr. Sanders, is Sancho now a Premier League starter for you on the left for the next game? He has been really good since he's back in the team, or is it still maybe Neto or Felix on the left? Do you know what? It's an interesting question, man. I mean, look, it's great to have so many options. Neto, is he good on the right? Is he good on the left? Sancho good on the right? Sancho good on the left? Sancho looks very good on the right as well. In fact, I think he looks a lot more well-rounded on the right. He can whip in crosses with his right foot. He can take shots. That's a lovely goal from Sancho. It really was. Well-taken shot. Neto is very good on the right as well, but Neto is very good on the left. Neto can finish from the left too. It's good problems to have. It's good problems to have. And whether he's a regular starter, Sancho, look, it's horses for courses. There are going to be games where Madueke is probably good. There are going to be games where Sancho is probably good. So it's up to Sancho to always be at your best. Don't become complacent. I think that's the message that I want to say. I don't think Sancho is a ready-made starter as yet. He's one of the top ones, definitely. The only winger that I can wholeheartedly say that they are a 100% guaranteed starter is Pedro Neto. Besides Neto, I don't think anyone else is locked on as yet. It all depends on the opposition, all depends how they train, and so on and so forth. Sidan, big up to you, my man. Miz, only a little question I have for Maresca is that his substitutions, I personally feel like he makes them a bit late, or in some matches he doesn't. Yesterday, Caicedo full 90. So against Spurs, will he start? I think he will start, but I hear you. Was there a need to keep playing Caicedo? But Caicedo's the one who kept on giving thumbs up to the bench that he didn't want to be taken off. There are certain players that don't want to be taken off, you know. They like the momentum. They like to keep playing and playing and playing. I guess this is where management has to come in. But, you know, Caicedo does get the break. He doesn't play in the Conference League. So, look, Spurs, and then after that is the Conference League game. And I'm pretty sure Caicedo will get a break then. The more Caicedo plays for us, it is good for us. But I hear you. Like, that could have been a serious injury yesterday. But it was Caicedo that said, no, he's good. He's good. So we'll see. We'll see. He has to start against Spurs. He really does. Haj, Neto and Noni should start against Spurs because there will be phases in the game where we will have moments to exploit their high line. Yeah, look, this is the thing now, isn't it? Spurs generally have a high line. Now, the thing is, are we just going to allow them to have a high line against us? Are we not going to have our own high line as well? Like, how are we going to play this? This will be an interesting one because both teams want to play with the ball. Both teams want to press high. Both teams are aggressive. So this something's got to give here. Something's got to give. Neto and Noni Madueke, yeah, it's not a bad move at all. It's not a bad move at all. I wouldn't be too upset if I see Sancho either, because Sancho can be very creative up front, and Sancho has shown that he can work hard. I think Madueke is probably a little bit better when it comes to hard work at the moment, off the ball especially. Victor, big up to you, Miz. Even with Enzo's uptick of good form, would you now say him and Caicedo are our best midfield pairing, or is it still Lavia and Caicedo for you? I want Lavia to match Caicedo's level of performance. Look, I mean, Enzo Fernandez has been playing out of his skin lately. He's back. He definitely is back. Once again, you know, not his best performance against Southampton, like the way he played against Leicester and Aston Villa, but still not bad either. Got himself an assist from the corner. Really put a lovely ball for Nkunku, the one that Palmer scored. I think there might be a situation where all of them play together. Enzo, Lavia, and Caicedo, where Caicedo plays as a right back off the ball. So maybe there's an opportunity for all of them to play. Who knows? We shall see. Musad, I think Maresca goes for game by game with lineup means, of course. Horses for courses. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Smash the like button before you go. Nearly 400 of you guys are live. Really appreciate all the support, all the love that you give me and to the channel. Smash the like button. Make sure you do that before you go because it helps the channel's growth. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you're here for the first time, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. And I shall see you guys. I will do a watch along, God willing. I will do the watch along, double watch along. I want to see how Brighton and Spurs. So Fulham versus Brighton and Bournemouth versus Spurs. We'll do the watch along for that. And I believe, and then after that, we'll have the Chelsea news. And also sometime soon is the Club World Cup draw. That's going to happen sometime soon. So I don't know exactly when. I know it's meant to be Thursday. And it's Thursday for me. So that's happening sometime, maybe while I'm sleeping. Who knows? So we'll keep an eye out for that. So we'll see that. So yeah, we shall see you 6 p.m. UK time. Oh, okay. That's too early. That's too early for me. or maybe not. We'll see. 6 p.m. UK time. All right, so that means 5 a.m. for me. 5 a.m. We'll see if I can do that. We'll see if I can do that. But yeah, definitely watch along. God willing. God willing, there'll be a watch along. After that, we'll have the Chelsea news. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care. See ya. Bye.